told me what is going on. Monday morning, about 7:15, headed to Miami, just leaving here. About 2 hours away, 134 miles. Looked like there was some backed up traffic down the way. Probably an accident or something. I'm sure by the time I get down there, it'll probably be cleared up though, because it looked like it was pretty far down, so we'll see. Well, last night was a bust with that game. Video come out though with me in it, and it did really good. I was over 140 subs in like 3 hours, so I gained that many. It was cool. It's a good video, man. My truck looks really good rolling down the road. Pulling that grain, the bottom hopper, grain trailer, whatever you want to call it. Really good rolling footage, good conversation with him on there. So hopefully we'll be able to do some more stuff in the future. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I mean, anytime I see a Cabover or something like that and I'm sitting somewhere and talk to them, especially if I know them, I do shoot rolling footage, you know. Best I could, best they could, depending on what kind of equipment we got, GoPros and stuff like that. And my video was different than his. He had me from behind him, over on the side, going in front of him. I just had the shot in front with a picture-in-picture from back here, so it's a good time though. I've been waiting for that video to come out because I was excited to see what this truck looked like, and man, this thing sounds good. When I first pull into the Loves there, wow, sounds amazing. And it does look really cool rolling down the road, so I'll give myself some credit for buying a cool truck when everybody's like, oh, you bought a piece of shit. And I still get people that say that, oh, the thing's a piece of shit. Whoever did. I'm happy with my little truck. Happy with my little truck. Was able to reset my hours, so my 34 reset while I was sitting there, so I'm fresh today, which is nice, you know what I mean. Didn't do anything to the outside of the truck, kind of just sat in a truck all day watching football and, you know, talking to my wife, cruising the old platforms, social media platforms and stuff. But I'm sure I might have some time today or tomorrow. It's supposed to be super windy. It's supposed to be, there's a gale watch right now for any small boats out on the ocean. And it's supposed to be super windy tomorrow. That fin storm's coming through in the next couple days here, so that should be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. Still gonna be decent temperature, so I'm not like upset about anything like that. So I'm gonna make the best of my being down here. Still got the old blue team, the Route 4 tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm charging up my my top on driving as soon as that bitch is on. I'll probably be parked beforehand. If not, I'll make sure I pull over for that. And toss back a couple buckies. I know you know what I mean. I don't need to say, do you know what I mean? I know you know, but I'll catch up with you. I'm gonna get off here, watch these buffoons drive like maniacs, you know. Do the Monday morning routine, so catch up with you later. On the show, on the Chad Tegan YouTube channel. Once for an accident, well, twice for an accident. Oh, it's horrible. It's about 10:15 right now. So I'll be dropping here about
the destination is on your left.
2 seconds, I believe. Okay, right here's the place, and I'm not sure. Okay, I'm probably going right over here. So perfect. I'm just creeping and calling because I really don't have anything better to do. How the fuck am I supposed to get in here? Not here. Must be up here. Yeah. I think. I don't know. I have no clue how I'm supposed to get in here. Pull in here and figure it out. I may have to call storage yard. I don't understand. Looks like I can get over there, but I gotta call them up real quick and see, because I don't really want to have to back out of here. I'll be back. Well, I just dropped it. I was in the right area. There, some lady come and let me in that gate. I was getting ready to call, and then there was a little section over there that they had that I just backed the trailer up. Guy come out and signed it. Sent the stuff into the broker. Sent my stuff to my factoring company. So on to the next move. Just looked up some loads. There's one that's going from Miami up 196 miles that pays $600, so I'm gonna try to get that. I had to do a credit request through Treadstone because the broker has 100 credit score, but they're probably somewhat new, or there's a reason why they wanted you to use I gotta check and see if they can work through them or not. So I'll let my email, do its thing, and then I'll
in 2.4 miles, turn right onto US 27
run into Walmart's and handle some business. See what's good, see if there's anything on clearance or whatever, see if I can't get anything cool. Chill out for a minute, try to find a load. Figure out truck stop, place to park, anything like that, if I'm going to be down in the area, because I don't necessarily, it was 134 miles from where I was at Fort Pierce this morning. It took over 2 hours to get down here. a little bit of advantage, if you know what I mean. So I'm not too been out of shape or anything like that about anything. Since I don't have a trailer, I can pretty much do whatever I want to. Oh shit, that's a turnover lane. Never mind. Definitely not trying to go in there. But we'll see. I'll catch back up with you once I find a load and let you know what's going on. Get through here and work my way through this traffic. You know what I mean? What up? Well, I'm in Miami Gardens, Florida. Dropped that trailer earlier. Started looking around, ran to a Walmart. There was a load, but it was gone as soon as I got to the Walmart. And then kind of messed around there, ran over to a Marshall's. Couldn't find anything, to be honest with you. Surprising, there's no sports memorabilia in these places. Well, at the Walmarts there was a bunch of stuff, but it was like 2x up and just huge stuff, and I was like, yeah, no. So went over to Marshall's, went into a Ross, went over to a mall even, and I only found one. Macy's had like 2 or 3 things, nothing in medium though. And there was a Merino jersey, but it was $100 and it was an old school one, but it was a large, so that wasn't happening. Then there was some Hill jerseys and a Tua jersey that was a large. Then I went to like the shoe store. They had some stuff, but I didn't want it because it was all super expensive, and I was like, nope. So went up to the Walmart up by the stadium, and they had some stuff, but they didn't have anything in my size. So I was like, geez, oh Pete. So then I knew there was a truck stop here. I knew there was showers. I knew you had to pay to park because I did all that research the day before when I was sitting over there. That way, if I was going to go to that game, you know, I was looking for places to park and stuff like that. Didn't happen, so it's what it is. This place is a straight shithole. There's like 16, maybe if that, parking spots. There's probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 10 for a semi-trailer and a truck, and then probably 10 bobtail spots. And it's super shitty. It's dumpy. There's 2 showers inside the bathrooms. They said they closed the building inside the store at 7 o'clock because they switch shifts and only one person works all night. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Good thing there's a Subway over here and a wing stop that I can go into if I need to use the facilities. But this will be the one and only time I ever stay here because this place is a straight dump. Yeah, that's all there is about to that. There's nowhere else really to stay around here. There's a couple more like truck stop pilots, but I'm sure you have to pay for every single one of them. And this is the one I was closest to. I was in, I don't know if you say it right, Hallelujah, Florida is basically where I dropped. And there was one not too far. There was like that one. There was one that was 13 miles away, and this one was 9 miles away. So I'm like, I'll just go here and check it out. And I went from nobody speaking English and a bunch of what was Cuban people to pretty much I'm the only white guy here. And that's what it is. I did see a white dude walking over to Subway. Other than that, I don't really care. The people inside are cool. Yeah, there's trucks beside me, so I don't have to worry about anybody trying to come and go late at night or anything like that. But it's just us trucking. You know what I mean? Don't think I'll ever come back down to Miami. It's cool to come down here, but it's super busy. It's really not that nice of an area. I could not believe that they got that football stadium where it's at. It's kind of a dumpy area. Even it's insane. But I mean, the stadium's super nice. There's a casino that's super nice, and then that area is like there's a gas station that they were building that they just like completely stopped building for some odd reason. I don't know why, but it's something else, man. So yeah, I mean, once I'll find a load tomorrow. Actually, TQL did call me up. They had a load going from Miami to Jacksonville. I think it delivered tomorrow, maybe. No, it delivered until like midnight or something like that. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but it picks up until midnight. They actually called me and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said, well, I seen it posted online and it was 359 miles is what I seen. I need to trim that up. I was picking at that. It was 359 miles is what I seen on the load board, which sometimes they do from area. They use PC miler, so the miles are never correct. And they only wanted 600 for. I said, I can do it freight. He called me. I said, I can do it freight. He's like, well, I can't do 8. It's for 600 right now. I said, well, I can do it freight. That's what I can do it for. He's like, well, best we can probably do is 7. I said, sorry, dude, but that's not my rate. My rate is 8. If you want me to do it, I'm here right now, right down the road. My rate is 8. He's like, hold on, let me call the broker real quick and talk to him. I'm like, okay, whatever. Calls him up, gets back on the phone. About 3 minutes later, he's like, yeah, man, 7's all we can do. I said, well, I'm not doing it for 7, so I'm gonna stick to my guns. I don't really care. I will sit down here tonight. I don't give a shit, man. Versus going back up to Jacksonville where it's gonna be colder and more nasty because Finn's coming through. So that's what's going on this week, and it's supposed to be super windy tomorrow, like but we'll see. But it's also supposed to be 82 degrees, so I'll hang out down here. I have until 4 to leave here, so I'll try to find a load, but I will not stay here again. I'll go somewhere else because there's no way I'm staying here again. Absolutely not. But I got until 4, so I got 4 of these. There's a wing stop right around the corner, so I'll probably order some food after I get out of the shower. There's 2 showers. There was a waiting list, so the gal took my name and said she'd call me. I'd probably be like the last person to be able to shower. So she said they stopped showering at 6, but I said whatever. She's like, but I'll call you. I said okay. So she'll probably let me shower and then come out and watch the college national championship. So, and then I'll get some food and finish my beers and hang out, and that's what I'll do for the night. I keep checking the load board back and forth, you know what I'm saying, checking stuff out, seeing what's going on. That way I can, you know, find something to do tomorrow. I see stuff popping up here and there, and it's funny because the load from Miami to, I don't know if they had 2 or if they only had 1, but I've seen the load pop up, then it disappeared, then I clicked on the listing, it said it was gone, then I seen it again reposted. So who knows what's going on, but wouldn't it be something if they called me up and said, hey, we'll do it for 800? I'd say, okay, I'll get it first thing in the morning, because I obviously can't right now, but it's whatever. There's like a little restaurant inside that place. There's a Subway and then a Wingstop right there, so it's whatever. Yeah, I went to like 4 or 5 different places and didn't see nothing. I went in that mall, I could not believe there was nothing. No sports memorabilia for the team that's down here. And I'm watching that game last night, and I'm like, no wonder why the Bills had more fans than these guys did. These people don't support their team. There's not shit around here for them to buy the stuff, so I guess whatever. Maybe everybody bought it up when they were good earlier and they just haven't restocked any shelves. Now I can go to Ohio and there's brown shit up the butt. There was more. I went to a Marshall's and there was more Tennessee Titans gear than there was Dolphins. So I don't know, man. It's insane. It's just insane. But that's trucking. So on to the next thing tomorrow. Hopefully I'll find something and skeet out of here. If not, I may even go towards the beach. I don't know. It's supposed to be 82, but super windy, so probably wouldn't be any fun. Don't know how much beach activities I'll be doing down here, but I will get out and do stuff, so, because I don't like to sit for too long. And I think it's starting to rain, so until then, you know what we say. We will see, and if you don't like it, you can go truck yourself. Man, this place is about a nightmare. This guy over here that's backing up right now,
his baby mama come and pulled over here and parked where that little Gator truck is at, Gator Janitorial. And she asked me if I would move so he can park over where I'm at. And I said, for $10, I'll move out of my spot because it cost me $20 to park here. So I said, for $10, I'll move out of the spot over there and you can park here for this spot if you want this spot, because I'm in a full spot, even though there's a bobtail spot right behind me. That wasn't available when I first pulled in, so I'm right here. So I helped the gentleman back into that spot, and he said he was leaving because they told him, they gave him his money back. He'd already paid. He can't get a shower because they close at 7. So he would have to wait until tomorrow, which he don't want to wait. He needs to reset. He wanted to go in and wash himself or do whatever he needed to do in the bathroom stall, and they said, no, you can't do that here. So he ended up getting his money back and leaving. And so I don't know, and this guy's trying to back in here, but I told him it's going to cost him $10 for me to move. So we'll see what he says. I think if he sets up right, he'll be able to do it. I got that other guy in there. I mean, it took probably a good 10 minutes, pull forward, back up for him to get in, but he finally got in. So yeah, when somebody comes here and they're in a trailer and they want this spot, it's going to cost them $10 because I really don't feel, I mean, I paid $20 for this spot, so it's what it is. I'm not moving without some cash, if you know what I'm saying. I even started my truck for these people, and then that guy left, so then he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go over here. And I'm like, okay, if that's the case, then I'll turn my truck off. He's like, oh, it's gonna cost me $30 then. And I'm like, well, if you want this spot, it's a hard gamble, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll see how many times it takes. He's in one of those big Freightliners that's new. He's got an old Werner trailer, obviously, as you've seen. His setup's kind of messed up, but his wheelbase is too long for him to be able to crank it, because there's those dumpsters right there, and then there's that light pole. So when you need to straighten out, but there's plenty enough room to back in there. They just can't seem to get it, but it's just what it is, you know. A lot of people coming out. There's a T-Mobile right here, so it's super busy. A lot of people coming over here to hit this. And I'd be fine moving over there because there's a trailer right there. There's going to be a trailer right on the side of me. And there's this guy right here that's parked. He pulled through there. So that would be a perfect spot for me to just back in. But, you know, it's just what it is. It's money. If I can gamble and make some money, why not? I don't have to be nice all the time. I'm nice enough to help people back in and get their maneuvers around for free. So if you want my spot, it's going to cost you. If not, you can go truck yourself. That's all I gotta say.
What up? Tuesday morning, just going up to Fort Lauderdale. Here I got a stack of flatbeds I'm gonna pick up. It's about 10:25 right now. I should be there in about 15 minutes, 10:40ish, somewhere around there. Seen this on Truck Smarter, and it was on Truck Stop Go yesterday, but I wasn't sure what it was for. And then I see the description on Truck Smarter for a stack of flatbeds. It's going to Orlando. It's 209 miles from here in Fort Lauderdale, which was only like 15 minutes from where I was sitting. I think it was 19 miles or something. So not too bad. Just chilled, watched that national championship game. Had some wing stop, you know, did that number. Was able to shower and stuff before. And I had a splitting headache when I went to bed though, and it was pounding, but they won, so I was happy. So yeah, it's like it was 76 degrees when I woke up. It's gonna be a high 82 today, but it's super windy, like 20-mile-per-hour wind. So the stack of flatbeds, I'm not gonna get pushed around too much. I'll be fine pulling this, no big deal, you know what I mean? So they said I need to strap them down. I said, that's fine, dude, I got enough straps and stuff. And once I get there, I'll get all my shit out and do the, you know what I'm saying, the dance. Maybe I'll hook you up, maybe I won't, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a walk around when I get done. If not, oh well, you'll see me next time you see me. So head up to Orlando, drop it, find a spot to park, you know, things of that nature. Look for another load. I'm supposed to be there by 5. I should have no problems because it's a 3-hour drive. So if I leave by noon, 1, 2, 3, I should be be able to get up there between, you know, before 4 o'clock if I'm lucky. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll catch back up with you. Well, I didn't record any of that stuff. Let's get out real quick and do a light check, walk around. Already had to air up the bags because this one guy back here, when I put the straps on, and man, it was tough. It's like 20-mile-per-hour wind, so every time I try to throw a strap, the thing would just flip over and not go. So I put them through the top there since it's so windy today. I had to lift it up to where I could get that. These are not flashing for some reason. Maybe I didn't pull my flashers out like I thought I did. Oh, glad I'm not losing this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nope, no flashers. Hit him real quick. There was another guy here. His orange truck was in the picture. He took off already. I asked him if he wanted to go together, but he said he was talking Spanish. I don't think he understood English very well. So he was talking some Spanish and I couldn't understand. I think he said he had to go get something else. So I don't know. All right. Flashing. Lights, 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 lights. All right, we're good. Let's get out of here. Should take me about 3 hours. Need to drop it before 5. Shouldn't have any problems unless there's something going on with the road here. Yeah, it was fun climbing up on there and running them through there like that, but do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And that's what you do when you're doing it. Because you're doing it. And that's what you do when you're doing it. Let's get you back here real quick. We'll get us leaving. And then never lifted his landing gear, and when he was pulling up over here, he drug his shit.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I'll probably be there around 3:30, I'd say. Old dad burned pot liquor, cleaned the windows when I was at the truck stop right before I left. And I forgot to do the mirrors. I only did the front windows. I didn't do the side windows or anything. I just did the front windows. They're not too bad. It rained last night, I think at like, well, 3 o'clock in the morning. I do believe. They got a little bit dirty. It's not too bad though. Ain't no big deal. I'm not worried about it too much. I can still see fine. Just see some water spots.
Proceed to the route.
dude said that it will open up by itself, so yeah, I can hear it. I'll turn off my lights. Don't necessarily need them on. Yesterday. I wonder how often they're doing these, because I seen them yesterday, but I didn't call about them.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
Alrighty.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Eller Drive, then turn left onto Northeast 7th Avenue. At the light, turn left onto Northeast 7th Avenue, then turn right to merge onto I-595 West toward I-95.
Oh, I wonder why he's up in front of that light. There's that guy right there already. Cruising airport parking. Oh, he had to get something. I don't know. He was saying some shit, so. No clue. this lane pretty much the whole time, unless for some odd reason granny lanes open up, then we'll get over, but this is pretty much the lane we're gonna run. 65 and the flow of traffic is about 60 right now. Folks, I'll catch up with you. Well, just dropped here at this extra place and jumped on the old truck stop go out there real quick. Boom! And booked me a load for tomorrow first thing in the morning. So there's a racetrack that's right down the road that I'm going to go and park at for the night. And then I'm picking up a empty 48 or 53 foot flatbed from the Ryder and taking it up to Jacksonville, which is 158 miles, or actually 152 I think is what it said. So it's probably right around here. I haven't got anything yet sent to me from the guy Vince that I'm working through for TQL. 90% of the time I don't run their stuff, but I'm here, it's here, it'll be something quick tomorrow. Somebody straight left their strap on that. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if that guy that was next to me beat me here or not. He might have if he ran a turnpike, but he also paid. I didn't. So I'm gonna run over here to the racetrack, grab a splash, find somewhere to park. It's supposed to start storming here pretty soon, so that'll be fun. And then I'll be on to my next little move tomorrow. So I'll be up in Jacksonville, and then I'll find some. Usually there's some stuff moving around Jacksonville area, so I should be able to find something over there. No big deal, you know what I mean? Oh, this place must close at 4. They said 5 o'clock. Wow.
Turn left onto Thorpe Road.
Okay, there's one guy still here, maybe 2 guys. Oh well. Turn left, not right. Well, God's honest truth, I could take these sunglasses off because it's freaking getting dark here. And then slide on down there. I ain't in really no hurry, so it really don't matter. Yeah, it's about to get ugly, I would say. It's supposed to hit around 5. So maybe if I'm lucky, I got my straps. I just zip tied them and threw them in the door here and didn't throw them in my box or nothing. So I'm going to, hopefully before it pours,
At the next stop sign, turn right.
put them back where they go. If not, I'll get them tomorrow morning or something. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just park into Walmart's or something. Don't really care. I'll find somewhere for myself to park since I'm in this little baby truck. And usually can park in places. But I do need a splash so I can get where I need to go.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Sidney Hayes Road.
I seen a Ryder somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure maybe down this road or something. I'm sure it's probably not too far from here. So it should be alright. There's a lot of different little truck places around here, parking, things like that. She run me straight through a housing development with speed bumps, and I could not believe it. Right down through a hospital area and everything. And I thought, wow. GPS, cell phone GPS. I mean, I looked and everything. I was sitting there scrolling and looking, making sure I wasn't going to. And I said, well, if I see a no truck sign, then I'll just keep going straight and figure it out and she'll have to reroute me. But never came across any, so that was nice. Man, it's been nice. I got cut off t-shirt, shorts on, and every window open in this truck today. Well, that's what I'm talking about. January 9th. Loving it. I am loving it. I remember bringing Kim down here to Jacksonville when I was going to see if I wanted to run
At the next stop
containers
sign, turn left.
and move down here. And then that was like absolutely not what she had to say about that. She didn't like that area. It's too busy for her. But now that I've brought her to different places, she likes it down here. And I'm sure one of these days we'll end up moving down here. But I mean, I could see myself moving down here before her. But we'll see. Yeah, I was shocked. I was sitting there looking because I'm like, great, I'm gonna need a splash. I had planned on bobtail in Cocoa Beach. There's a Flying J and a Flying J.
At the stop sign, turn left onto East Half Island Road.
A 1.9
Then
right
turn
there. There's a Flying J and a 1.9 right there on Cocoa Beach. So I was going to bobtail over there because it's about 40 miles and then stay there tonight because that's where I got my showers and shit at through. All my stuff is right now through the pilots. But that didn't work out because I found this load and I'm not going to drive 80 miles, 40 miles one way, 40 miles back to be able to get this load tomorrow. Jesus criminy. Hello?
Hey, calling to see, have you made it to Fort Lauderdale yet?
I just dropped off in Orlando. I already called, talked to him, and he accepted the emails and pictures I sent him.
Okay, so what's your updated ETA to Fort Lauderdale?
What? What do you mean? I'm done. I just dropped the load off in Orlando. I'm not going back to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you did pick it up. That was the question I asked. I was misunderstanding.
Yeah,
I didn't know
you
were
called me
saying
and asked me what time I was going to deliver, and I told you I'd be to Orlando at 3:30.
No, I said picked up at the shipper. In Fort
Already
Lauderdale.
picked up.
I said nothing
Sorry, I
about
dropped.
you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye. Don't need to even fucking argue with that chick. I'm sorry I'm cruising down the road and I can't understand what the fuck you're saying, lady. But that's how you're going to get treated.
Turn
No, I
left
said,
into the parking lot.
give a fuck what
Then
you
arrive
said.
at your destination.
Judge. Bunch of no parking signs. Shit, looks like I can. There's some parking over there. Grab me a splash and go park next to those bobtails, or is that reserved? I don't know what that sign says. Honestly, don't care. I'll treat that sign like I just treated that lady, and I wasn't trying to be mean, but I also don't have time to argue with somebody about what I just did. Sorry, I already told the guy and called him, the actual guy that was that I worked with, that booked me the load and handled it with him. You don't need to call me and argue with me, if you know what I mean. Ignorance. Well, thank God I just went inside and got some Nathan's. Oh, look at that old boy walking out. Damn. And while I was in there, I was hoping to miss this because I needed some food. Went in and grabbed a couple Buc-ee's. What? And the line was forever, and I'm like, man, this is supposed to come down. When I was in there, I got a tornado warning on my phone for 6:15. It's 6 right now, so we'll see what happens. Still got water beating off them damn windows. Oh damn, there's a light pole right there. Fuck.
Well, hopefully nothing happens. That bitch starts swaying too much, I'm moving. I'll keep my eye on that one, I guess, in front of me. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully everything's okay. We'll see. Picking up tomorrow, a mile away, so I don't know. Oh man, what's going on? We're back, and just dropping this little thing right here. Oh, I love this muddy mud hole. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drop there in this mud hole, but the guy's like, that's where I want it. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, I don't want to get my truck all muddy. So I'm leaving here now. I'm going to go to, there's a pilot like 2 miles down the road, so I'm going to go there and look for another load. Hopefully I can find something. And for tomorrow or the next day. This is down in the area that when we actually came down here, okay, we just rinsing all the mud off, hopefully, of our tires running through here. That'd be nice if that did that. Give it a quick bath, that way I don't get too dirty and nasty, you know what I mean? Recap tires on that thing were brand new, but a big old chunk of it was missing when I got back up here. I couldn't believe it. I was kind of shocked, and he's like, yeah, it's typical, it happens. I'm like, whatever, dude. So he signed my bills, I dropped the trailer, now I'm pulling out. So that done for today, and I guess we'll see what's gonna happen next. Go here, get a shower, do my thing, because I stayed at that racetrack last night. The lady's like, yeah, it's $20 a park, blah blah blah. They're gonna come and tow you if you don't pay, this and that. And then there was guys all over the place, and I didn't see one tow truck that could pull a semi out of there. And there's too many truckers for them to even be trying that stuff. So I don't know where they get off saying that. I understand the situation, but they got to understand the situation with us too. In Orlando, there's no major truck stops. There's two. There's a Love's, and then there's a couple racetracks here and there that I know of. And the one in Orlando is down by Ritchie Brothers, and that's even more south, or it's north. I don't remember. I'm not from around here, but I do what I can to find my way, if you know what I mean. So let's get out. Let's stick it back here real quick, and we'll go trucking. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we're actually right down in the area when I brought Kim down here to look at that CSX ramp. That CSX ramp is right down the road here, and that's where that pilot's at, so that's where I'm going to basically. So we've been down to this area, and I come down here and I dropped my first carnival ride down here in the summertime when I went over to Carolina Beach to pick it up. So it's not like I don't exactly know where I'm going, because I'm kind of familiar with this area and I've been on these roads before more than once. When I came down for Ochiwaba or whatever, when I dropped that first flatbed like that one, because that was one of those trailers with the hookup back to it. It could have the old forklift on the back of it. That's what that was a 48 foot, I think, that was like that. So, and that's what I pulled down that one time. That was a 45 footer. To that guy when it had no lights. So, and I'm pretty sure I run down through here in this way. Yeah, I mean, that's Orlando is the last place I'd want to have to try and stay in a truck. There's really nothing. There's no facilities besides inside. There's no places with showers and stuff like that. It's like, the parking in this freaking place is ridiculous for how much you got to pay. There's one place where you can pay to park, and that's on that app that God, let me see what it is really quick. Truckparkingclub.com or whatever. There's a place down there that you could rent a spot for $384 a month, and I thought, yeah, if I lived around here and I had to park, I would do that, you know. But that's $400 a month you're paying just to be able to park. But you can't park at that place for one night either. That stinks. So you don't have the option for that, because apparently there was it was gated, there was showers, things like that, but you can't use it. You can't use it.
trucking is expensive. It's expensive. It is expensive. That's about all there is to it. Trucking is expensive. It's expensive. And these guys want us to run out here for pennies on the mile sometimes. This was 152 miles. Now, when I left that place this morning, I had to go 11 miles. Took me 48 minutes to do because of the traffic in the area and basically red light district. And then when I got to that place, they sent me down 5 miles more that took me another 35 minutes to go to because of the stoplights and traffic and stuff like that. And I'm like, man. And it was from one rider to the next rider, which I wish I would have just got the rider in the first place that I was going to. But when I was going down there this morning, I don't think there's anywhere I could have even been able to stay if I wanted to stay around that area or anything like that where that place was, because there was nothing. It was in the middle of basically the city-ish. But I don't know how you can describe Orlando. There was a stadium or something when I picked up the trailer at that other rider, but the other one, it was like they're down back weird roads and it's something else. Come on, dude, why are we going 55 here? About to turn it up. Bring the noise. I mean, it is 65 out here, so let's at least do a speed limit. Right? I mean, that would just make sense. I've been poking around at some loads and seeing some things, but I don't know if I don't have anything like solid, strapped down solid or anything, so if I got sent for a day, I got sent for a day. What's nice is Todd only lives about an hour and 10 minutes from here where I drop, so if I can't find nothing, I may say, hey dude, you can come over if you don't care. He's like, yeah, sure, come on over. Then I'll go over and hang out with him if I can't find something, you know, within the next couple days. But I'm sure I'll be able to. Usually there's a lot of stuff moving from around here. You know, sometimes you just got to be like right on it and be the first person to see it. Other times shit'll sit for a while and you can have, you know, some time to check it out. So it's what it is. But I may go over here and I'm gonna find a parking spot. I'm gonna park and probably grab a shower. Maybe a cold Buc-ee's if I can't find nothing. Especially if I find something for tomorrow, I'll get me a Buc-ee's right quick.